Clearing.
Identity in all its forms is shaped by many influences. Good morning, teacher and class. Through the studying of different types of text, I've explored the different concepts of identity and the factors which shape it. Some of these factors which play a role in our identity are upbringing, our religion, our culture, and our personal experiences. During this form of studying, we have come to see that our identity and the specifications of others' identities are the central point in our lives. The film The Chorus.
Could you sit down behind yourself, please?
The film The Chorus, directed by Christophe Baratier, shows through several characters how many different factors can play with somebody's identity. For Pierre Morhage, some of these factors include his school and other people at the school. In the Countess scene, several techniques, including camera and lighting, help to communicate the character's identity. By using juxtaposition in lighting from the start of the scene, where Pierre is isolated, to the end of the scene, where Pierre is shown happier than ever, it emphasizes one factor in Pierre's relationship with Clément Mathieu of the changing in Pierre's identity. In addition to the different lighting, Baratier uses a vast range of camera shots between Mathieu and Pierre to show that there is a great role played by Mathieu in the shaping of Pierre's identity. A second scene which greatly adds to the relationship with Mathieu and Pierre is the ink throwing scene. By showing to the audience exactly what Pierre thinks of Mathieu, not only does it add to the climax, but through dialogue, "I'm ashamed of you, Pierre," and then a close-up of Pierre's face, it lets us see in Pierre a vast range of emotions he's feeling. Another major scene, adding to the concept of Pierre's identity, is when Mathieu realizes Pierre's music talent. By using irony between the failed musician in Mathieu and the upcoming musician in Pierre, it leaves a window for the director to convey to the audience the major role for Pierre becoming the successful musician he is. Throughout the whole movie, especially in these scenes, close-ups are shown with Mathieu and Pierre, with a great deal of these being in relation to each other. This is another effective technique Baratier uses to add to the message that Pierre's identity is shaped majorly by the school and the relationships which are formed in it. As we grow and form new relationships, our identities are shaped, piece by piece, to become who we are meant to be. The chorus is a great example of how our identities change for better or worse, and thus evidently conveys the message through our whole lives that identity in all its forms is shaped by many influences.